Hello, Wolf Outdoor Review here. Today we are going to be divulging a little bit from our normal military surplus path, and we are going to be starting a more outdoor gear review. Sorry for not posting in a little while. I'm currently going to school, and so yeah, that explains the change of scenery. And so if you hear any noises in the background, just ignore them. So yeah, we're going a little bit away from our military surplus reviews for a while. And sorry for not, making any videos recently because I haven't really had time to. And, yeah. So, um, we finally have time to make our reviews. And so, we have the Pro Handlebar Seatpost Pole Mount. This is our first video I've seen on YouTube about this, other than a review where they just kind of, the GoPro's official video where they show off this device on a bike, so you don't really know what you're working with. So I thought I would show a video explaining exactly what you got in your package and how it all works, because all I've seen is one mounted to a pole, the GoPro on it, and they call that a review. So this is our very in-depth review about this. Alright, starting off, I got this on Facebook and paid about $20-ish for this. It originally retailed for about $60 to $75. And then when I took the sticker off, it was marked down to $25. So, whoever had it originally was trying to get rid of it, because I guess it wasn't really popular compared to the other ones, which we'll go over later. Alright, so as you can see here, we have Pro Handlebar Seatpost Pole Mount. There's different configurations. You can put a camera out, you can put the camera up, and it rotates and all this, and it uses an Allen key, so it's very low profile to the side, and it has different things there. I don't know if you can read that, but it says a compact aluminum mount designed for serious cyclists. The Pro Handlebar /seat pole /pole mount fits handlebars and seat posts 22.2 millimeters to 35 millimeters in diameter and can be adjusted 360 degrees with the included hex key for a wide range of capture angles. This was originally built or designed in the GoPro Hero 4 and Session 4/5 era. So this was before the mainstream Hero 5 Black came out, Hero 6, Hero 7, Hero 8, Hero 9, 10, 11. So it's aluminum, which is why I bought it. I bought it originally as a dash cam. I do a lot of cycling, so I figure it's a good peace of mind. It's very small, so you could quickly, if you have the Allen key, take it off your bike if you go into a shop so no one steals it, or just take your GoPro off, and if anyone has an Allen key of this specific caliber or size, then I guess they have it, because if it was just a GoPro key, they could easily unscrew it quickly and take it off. So, luckily, I don't think they would have that. And then anyway, yeah, it says here, this is 2016 is when the copyright was updated. I don't know if you can see that. 2016, and you can pause the video here if you'd like to read it. The text, and then I'll do a up-close zoom of the entire product. As you can see, it's kind of used, but at the same time, So, and then you can see you have the aluminum. It comes with 5 different mounts here. And sorry for the noise. Like I said, I don't have any other place to film, so yeah. It comes with an Allen key. It comes with the actual mount. 5 inserts, which allow you to vary the diameter from very thin for really thin, like ski poles. So it's not only a bike mount, you can put it on ski poles and other pole items, handlebar, seat post, blah blah blah. It claims it's for cyclists. It's also for everything else. As you can see, you can mount it where this is facing like this, and the camera's here, or you can face it up and the camera's up and pointing that way. Yep. So Pro Handlebar Seatpost Pole Mount. Zoom out. Yeah, okay. Like I said, originally it was $60, $75. It was $25 when this was sold for the lowest price to someone. Then I picked it up recently, so. And then you get a niche bag. So, we're gonna open this up. This is kind of our first unboxing review. Because most of the time, I buy most of my stuff, military equipment anyways, all of it is normally anyway, not in the most unboxable condition. It's surplus, government surplus, not so, in packaging normally. So, like I said, hopefully this is a good change for you guys. I would like to hope, anyway, that you can, if you like the idea of me not just doing military surplus reviews, but other outdoor equipment review, I have a whole host of GoPro mounts I can go over and whatever. Let me know, and I will. So, yeah. And thank you for those who stuck around while I was gone, and I will continue to answer all the comments I get for the best of my ability. So yeah, I'm going to pause the video, grab some scissors, and be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I got some shears, because you can never really open these anyway, so, why not, you know? So, we'll go over what's inside it, and then I'll do a fit test, something. So, a little bit. Like I said, if you want to see more of this, leave a comment. If you have any questions about this product, leave a comment. Like I said, I will try to answer everyone's comments, regardless of the time. I've been trying to do that even while I can't make videos. Of course, now that school's here, I might not be able to make them as regularly. I know it's been about 2 years, a year, since I made my last video, so I've been busy all summer and all school year, so yeah. I'm trying now to right the wrong, and yeah. So, sorry if I offend anyone or by not making videos. I've been busy. So there's packaging, as you can see. Like I said, Pro Handlebar Seatpost pull mount. And yeah, you saw it earlier in the video, you can read what it was. So, just the line. Alright, first you get a small mesh bag. This is kind of like a, I don't know, a Kevlar threaded, like, got nice little ripstop bag with allowing you to put all this in a pack so you don't dent the aluminum, and then you can carry it with you in your biking bag. It's very lightweight. I would compare it to the weight of a Apple Watch or a Samsung watch. Actually maybe a little bit heavier. Trying to think of something everyone has. Yeah, maybe it's about the weight of this computer mouse. So maybe an ounce. I don't know how to describe it. But, yeah, it's compact, doesn't give you a weight, but I'll just say it's very lightweight and very narrow. So, yeah. Okay. So, here's the mount up close. You have a head that when the key goes in the hole, which all these have the same keyhole, so you don't need different Allen keys, but you place the Allen key in there. It has a pretty nice factory tightness to it, and then yeah, that opens the bottom part. This allows you to adjust the so this allows the hinge to swing open to put it on your bike. This allows you to adjust, so you can allow this to turn, and that allows you to put the GoPro itself on this. And what's nice is nowadays the GoPro part that goes in here is metal, so it's probably aluminum to aluminum versus plastic to plastic back in the Hero days with the other one. So, yeah. Now I'm gonna, for me, when I was purchasing this, I always try to check out if there's any other YouTube videos on the subject so I can see if I want to make a video on it, and to properly do my research before I buy stuff. And there was no way explaining how this worked if you took the handlebar off and just slid it in like this, or if it hinged. So I'm not sure, because I see this down here and it's got a pin through it, so you'd think it hinges out like handcuffs, but I'm not sure. So we will see together. Alright. Looks like this piece comes out, and Oh yeah, it hinges out, so you don't have to take the handlebars off. It's kind of a quick release type deal. So you could take that off, and you have different things. So then you can put it over your handlebars and then tighten down, and then it rotates. So yeah. All right. So as you can see that I took it off. Here are the adjustments you can make. You can go 360 degrees on the ball head here, and that is adjusted here. Making this tighter holds it in that specific angle. Making it looser allows this to rotate. This bolt down here, loosening that allows you to unclasp this. Tightening it adds a little bit of pressure. I think it goes a little bit past circle, so to the point where it's a tiny bit oval, so you can really sink down on a piece of metal. Unfortunately, it seems to be more of a perfect circle than the other mount, the more commonly known pull mount the GoPro uses. It's plastic. So that one looks like this. That is the current issued one that the GoPro is using right now, and it's common. You can get them for $25. And I'm going to pause the video while this stuff stops. Sorry, I had a bunch of screaming, and I don't want to ruin the video. So, as you can tell, yeah, this is the current one. It doesn't have any thing on it, and it has a quick release mount like a lot of the handle mounts, and it's very wide. And that's same thing for the large tube mount that rolls on roof rack. So it's a very wide mount, and it's plastic, so anyway, you have very wide, but you have the benefit of being able to turn it without any tools. And it's quick release, so you can quickly put it on a hand grip if you're off the trail and, oh my god, look, an animal, or, you know, and then you can quickly take it off, put it on the hand grip, and then go follow. Versus this one, you need the Allen key, and this is more of a permanent situation, but for me, I'm using it for a dash cam. For my bike, when I'm not doing any interesting vlogs, I could put my GoPro Hero 8 Black on looping mode, and then I can record a looping video. If I get hit by a car or whatever, then it'll film that, and I can keep it either in front of me or behind me, and then I have a 360 camera so that I could use that as well. But as you can see, this one's a quick release, and then here you press down here, and they have different ratchets. So the part there looks like this, and it hugs those different parts. So when you pull down, you can rotate the head 360 degrees. And this one comes with two different mounts. It comes with this one, which is around your finger sized when it's completely clamped, and this goes in here, and then you really sink it down. It hurts your finger, but at the same time, it gives you a good idea, because right now, I haven't put pressure on my finger, but when you get it all cinched down, it gets to be about finger depth. So that gives you an idea of what that silicone part does. The other one is about the size of a pencil, so that's more for fishing poles and other, like certain sailboats have smaller little guidelines you can attach this to. Of course, this one kind of had some damage to it. It peels away, and it's plastic, so it bows and flexes pretty badly. So one good yank like that, and you can even move it side to side. Don't know if you can hear that. So you can see it bowing and flexing. So that's why I figured getting an aluminum one. Of course, this one's nice. If you don't know, there's a hack. When you snap your fingers, you put this in there, and you can, let's not snap your finger. If you do it correctly, oh, wrong way, sorry. So you snap your fingers. It goes about 3 to 5 turns. So you can quickly unscrew it if you have to go from fishing pole size to large tube. And like 3 little spins and it's ready. That is the biggest that it goes to. And as we can see here, they are practically the same. Nope, they are the same size. So, depending on what you want, if you're a bicyclist or if you want to go, you can put this on same everything as this. except if you want it more permanent, it doesn't. Some cases, it's more important to have a secure connection than it is for a piece of plastic. If you're putting this underwater on a kayak paddle, you probably want this, because a lot of things are aluminum for boating. And this will not go in the water, because imagine losing this to the depths of a lake, never to be seen again. I highly doubt you're going to lose something to this, especially if you put in the right cuff part and really cinch it down. The silicone will bite into your desired product that you're using, whether that's a kayak paddle, a sailboat pole, some sort of pole, bike handle, and it'll be easier. And then it's also a lower silhouette for racing, blah, blah, blah. So you get the point anyway. So we've gone over that, and now we'll go over this. These are the different sizes you get. You get a 7/8 inch, 15/16 inch, and then it says in millimeters. So you get both European and United States measurement systems, or imperial and whatever else. So there's 22 millimeter to 28 millimeters. So that's the adjustment rate you can do. That's probably whether you're cinching it down all the way or maybe it gives a little play. So that's that one. This one you comes with, it is 30.29 millimeter and 31.8 millimeter. That's the adjustment difference. Or more commonly in the US, one's in 7/32 inch, and 1 1/4 inch. All right. Next one, sleeve you have is 25.4 millimeter to 27.2 millimeter, and in US 1 inch to 1 1/16 inch. So hopefully this helps you if you're thinking about getting it for a specific use. You can look at these measurements, and yeah. And then you have 28.6 millimeter and 1 1/8 inch. Oh, sorry. That's weird. Yeah, I guess this one's only 1 1/8 inch. There's no play. I don't know if I believe that, since these have adjustments, but regardless, that's what that says. All right, and then this one is kind of 1 3/8 inch and a 35 millimeter. So those are all the sleeves that come with. And the Allen key, I don't remember what size it is. It doesn't have it on it. But it's just a standard Allen key. So if you do keep this, I suggest spray painting it or something. Because if you're even daring to put this near a bike and you accidentally throw this down in your bag just loose and it's not in its pouch and you just decide to leave it on, I'm done with my ride. So you might throw this with the rest of your Allen keys thinking it's like a brake tuning one, which it may end up being a useful size for other bike adjustments. So it's a dual use. It unlocks your GoPro and adjusts your bike. I wouldn't know. But regardless, make sure you keep this with your device, because this is one of the disadvantages, is that you have a loose Allen key. So you can also get the replacements, but I'd make sure you keep an eye on that. So, because that is one of the issues. All right, now we'll go over the instruction manual. Pro handlebar seat post pull mount, compact aluminum bike mount, providing 360 captions, options, 3 install guide. Here's what included: clamp, hex key, 5 rubber inserts, and you can pause the video here if you'd like to read those specific measurements. Of course, those are in meters, not inches. So, and then here's how you attach the mount. You open the mount, you attach the appropriate rubber insert depending on what you wish to do with it. You attach the clamp to whatever you want, the pole that you want, and then you attach the camera and then turn the swivel to the position you want and then tighten the screw. So you almost get 180 degrees capture depending on how far back you intend on your camera. So you can rotate the camera, and is it flat, and it'll go all the way around. You can face it in front of you, behind you, to the side. So there's a lot of different options with this, pretty similar to the ones that you would have for the other one. And then this is in Spanish, I believe. Yep. So here you go for those who need this. And as for price, you can get these for $63 on some camera websites still. These are kind of rare to get, I will admit. I was looking for one of these for a while and just happened to find one on Facebook. I was going to pay about $50 at one point, but I didn't. It sold out on an auction on eBay really quickly. So you can also get an off-brand Chinese one that I guess China manufactures these. So they have ones which is kind of suspicious from China. If you go on eBay and type in Pro Handlebar Seatpost Pull Mount, there's one for $38.95, and you can get one of those. I don't know how long supplies will last, and I'm not being sponsored in any way by the seller. I'm just telling you where the cheapest I know of right now is. So there's that. If you need to pause. And yeah. So if you have any additional, so that's all the instructions they come with. They don't give you a hex key size, unfortunately, so it's kind of hard to tell you anything like the size of the hex key if you have to do a replacement. It doesn't have a number on it. I don't have my hex key set on me at the moment, so I'll try to comment that in the comments if I do find out what size it is, so you can have that for later. So look in the comments if it's not there. I haven't got around to it yet, but eventually I will put in the comments. I will comment the European or American size hex key you need to adjust this, in case you have one of these and lost the hex key, or you want to buy one or whatever reason. So there's that. Okay. So as you see, here's the final product. You have a pivot, and here's where the attachment is. You have two nubs here, there and there, and it's kind of hard once you put it in to keep it wide open like that. It'll want to slam shut. But to include the nub, you just push that part in, feel around, it'll eventually click, and see, it doesn't want to stay open. Well, kind of, but then it pulls out of the nub. So once you put it on, make sure you do a good test fit. You may need to oil these joints, depending on if you do any water sports with this. I don't know if this rusts or these are stainless steel or aluminum nuts and bolts. You may need to WD-40 them. I don't know. I'd definitely recommend you oil this twisty thing, because just listening to that just makes me quiver because of how scratchy it is. You may need to oil it, but yeah. So I'm going to pause the video, grab a random piece of pole, and show you how to attach this to just a random pole I have. So I will be right back. It appears the best thing I have for this advantage is a Smith & Wesson police baton. So yeah, just if you need a good police baton brand, check out Smith & Wesson. I like these. They're really nice. Of course, it takes a little bit of room to deploy, but whatever. Point is here's your baton, and then you have this one, for example. That'll probably fit on what we're trying to do. No, actually, no. So, actually, I'll put it here. So, for this we'll assume this pole here is, or up here is. So we have this here. We're going to judge. That should work. Of course, we might go one smaller, so that would be this one. So what we'll do is check to see if you have access to the pole, if you can look down it. Yeah, that looks perfect. So, for example, now we'll take this off. I test fit it, make sure you don't have any bad things. And like I said, the thicker you get, the harder it is going to be to put on, so just be aware of that. But then again, we're dealing with a smaller hole, so you don't need to open it too wide the smaller you get, because this has some powerful clamping force the thicker you go. So just be aware of that. And so yeah, you'll put that on like that. You'll put that here. Does it line up? Well, no, it doesn't. Unless it does. We'll see. So now you'll take these I've done a lot of work with hex keys, so I noticed that they can if you really try them to, and looks like it will kind of fit. Of course, if you're not getting if you only get one little thread part down, it may be worth just up out and getting a different one. You don't want to have just only like one little thread hanging on by a thread. If you want to sink the entire screw into the socket part, so you're really good and secure, and you don't want to destroy the thing. So I'm pulling with all my might, and that is not going anywhere. And of course, just for reference, if you take a bike tire that's inner tube that's gone bad, you can cut that to this dimension here and use it as a rubber insert to add for more stabilization so the video doesn't shake, because I don't know how good this rubber part would be. So as you can see there, you have that, so we'll leave that there. I'll grab my camera and we'll put that on. So here's my Hero 8. This was featured in my GoPro night vision goggles mount. Still reliable. I don't use it for filming because I have a phone, but may do some outside videos of tests of some of my military equipment or a hike or something. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. Alright, anyway. So yeah, I'm going to take this. You're going to... one side doesn't work, but as you can see, this one's kind of I like to leave them hand loose, but it was kind of hand loose as well. So take that off. As you can see, this is the Hero 8, so it's made of metal or aluminum as well. So this will be metal on metal contact, so you may need to WD-40 this as well. Regardless, this fits probably all medium odds and floaties, so don't worry about that. Yep, metal on metal, and it looks like it fits. Same material. So it does work with the all generations GoPro, and yeah, so you just clamp it down. And for us, we're just going to put it like that. So we'll clamp it down, and there is no give in that because it's metal on metal. Rotate it to what position you want. If you want a police baton selfie stick, go for it. I don't know. But once you find the direction you want, you will tighten this bottom one. So we'll find it. We'll just put it up right there. We'll line it up the way we want it. Tighten it reasonably because it may get tighter as it rattles. But that's the part inside. But now I have no fear shaking it and violently flicking it. So, yeah, now it's on tight. And as you can see, that's like, this would be your handlebar, so you can do it like that. Or if you take this part and, okay, going like this, you do it like that. You can stand it up depending on what camera you're using, what accessories you have attached, and what position you are looking for. So you can both like make it look kind of small by pushing it down, or if you want to put it on your handlebars like this, you can. So I kind of left it loose, but you can do it like that. Of course, with this, oh, never mind, sorry. I put it on backwards, so I guess there is a wrong way to put it on since there's a lip here. So you want the back of the camera facing that way when you flip it. So I put it on the wrong way, so be aware of that. But yeah, you can put it on either way. So that is the GoPro Pro Handlebar Seatpost Pull Mount. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy for that anyway. So just throwing it in there while I can. There's also other options you can get. So for example, there's these. This is the large tube mount. This will effectively clamp down to the size of a soda can, Diet Coke can, with a little bit of give, or it will slightly crinkle the soda can once it's empty. You can't do it on a full one. Well, I don't know actually, but I know it'll fit on an empty soda can as its biggest size. So if you have anything the size of a soda can, it will fit on there. So just throwing that out there. So kind of a free thing. So you can see, soda can. So I've used this as well. Same principle. It has the screw just like the small one. and it adjusts same whatever, except they don't make a large pull mount version of this, only a small one and large one. So for this, yeah, you just have a small one that fits the same dimensions as it was set on the back. So 22.2 millimeters to 35 millimeters in diameter is the adjustment size for this. So that's that. Hopefully you enjoyed this review and find it helpful. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the change of pace from military reviews to all in general outdoor review. That was kind of the intention originally, but I thought I'd get all my military equipment out of the way. And yeah. So, and it might be worth carrying around all your equipment in your bag. Just another thing. So, yeah, it looks like everything should be able to fit in this bag. So, yeah, thank you for watching. And consider leaving a comment, subscribing, and liking the video. Yeah, like I said, check eBay if you want to buy one of these or other online retailers. There are still a few available. Like I said, though, this is a 2016 product, and it got either discontinued or wasn't popular. And nowadays, it seems all you can get, if you want to go to like Walmart and just randomly Best Buy and buy one, you will guaranteeingly be able to find one of these. These are really nice as well, but you only have a certain amount of adjustment. And for example, yeah, so we'll put this on there as well, on this side. Of course, we won't attach the GoPro because I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long. So here's what this would do. So for the... Sorry. Here's another excuse to show you this. It's easier to close. There we go. So that's the snap method. That works even with this one. So, yeah. And then, of course, the biggest thing for me while I'm thinking of it is, this is where I would think a break would happen. I've already worn this down pretty badly. You can see it kind of lipping there, right there. So it's pushed down from the weight of this when you're really sinking it down. So eventually one of these could snap off, and once one's gone, this very well could come undone, because without the tension on it, and this snaps off, it may both these may fly off, and you'll lose the entire thing. If you're doing like a jet ski, and you're doing high impact, race car, whatever, you may lose it. So that's why I recommend the other one, personally. So yeah, so here we go. As you can see here, we will now sink it down. So both do fit the same pull. Of course, this one kind of moves because there's no perfect circle. You have to adjust it. It's more of a oval, and that doesn't really do well for gripping. But then again, this one is on the rubberized portion of the baton, so I'm not sure. But regardless, these will cover the same basics. It's just a preference for you. Do you want metal sturdy, takes a few minutes to take off and adjust, or do you want quick release, and if you leave it on your bike to go into a restaurant, it'll be stolen possibly, since you don't need tools to help open it? Because if you really sink this down and they don't have an Allen key, I don't think they'll steal it. Obviously, I would take your GoPro with you if it's in a case like this. It doesn't matter what... Oh, never mind, actually. Yeah, it's attached at the bottom. But if it's a Hero 6 or something and it's in the cage, they'll just take the GoPro out, or they could. So, as you can see, once you sink it down, it does not want to move. So, I'd say this is a win, especially for the newer models where they're the same material, metal on metal, although you may get scratches on either or if you rotate it too much. So, be aware of that. So, thank you for watching this review of the GoPro Handlebar seat post pull mount. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer them. Yeah, so we've gone over the large tube mount, the GoPro seat post pull mount, normal one. This, like I said, is known as the Pro. So if you were to look it up, it would be GoPro Pro, again, handlebar seat post pull mount. So that's a good search thing. because it's kind of weird. It's not GoPro, it's Pro. So, because it's professional grade one versus a amateur pull mount. One's cheaper. Like I said, these are all aluminum. They're really high quality made. Of course, you could scratch them up, blah, 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 whatever. But I have a feeling this hinge will last a long time since it's metal, cotter pin, metal, and all of it's some sort of metal, and the silicone feels really high quality. So if I had to pick one, I'd pick. It takes a minute to take off, but you know it's going to be there when you're done. And if you get a bad hit, this one, if you put it on a ski pole and you hit a tree, this could fly off if it's cracked. If you hit it on the ground, or it's on a kickstand of a motorcycle and it slams the ground while you do turns, it'll wear away at the plastic. You have a little more time with this. So, pros and cons. So, hopefully this review helped. I've never seen another one of these reviewed on YouTube anywhere. So, if you were going to buy one of these, please like the video. It helps me, or especially since there's no reviews of the different size parts. So, yeah. Questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments. And if you would like to email me about questions, if you don't want to leave a comment, my email is wolf@doorreview@gmail.com. It'll be in the link, the description, so you can email me anything you like, business quality. Please stick to professional emails and nothing stupid. Thank you. And thank you for watching. And leave a comment, and comment what you want to see next. Well, as always, I'll see you later, and subscribe, and take care. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.